It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle, a place that you build your 10-figure sales department, a place that you focus on your sales strategy, your sales structure, and for many, the sales system that allows you to generate the revenue that's necessary to execute the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. You need resources. The revenue allows you to purchase those resources. So I'm glad you're here. One of our core mantras that I love to start off with every morning is that success leaves clues. While it's not my personal idea, it's definitely an idea that works. And so I like to start off every morning and remind people as they're doing that success leaves clues, that it's possible that every single morning we'll look at a case study, we'll look at what's worked, we'll look at what hasn't worked, and then we'll look at what the CEO choices were made, and then how we can apply best practices of the sales department inside our own company. So let's go ahead and get started this morning, and let's look at, well, one of the clues that one of the CEOs left behind for us. Here's the case study. Imagine having to visit multiple places just to get your skincare routine done. That's what Dara Levy faced. She was tired of running from beauty salons to plastic surgeons just to get facials and dermaplaning. This was not only inconvenient, but also costly and time-consuming. Now, Dara knew there had to be a better way for people to enjoy skincare without all the hassle. So Dara opened up her own med spa in Chicago, combining the best skincare treatments under one roof. Her signature treatment, DERMAFLASH, left women feeling confident and radiant. But there was still a problem. Not everyone could access or afford these treatments regularly. Here's an interesting fact, is that after about 6,000 facials, Dara realized there was no at-home solution for dermaplaning. This gap in the market sparked her creativity. So Derma invented the DERMAFLASH device, allowing people to really enjoy the benefits of dermaplaning from the comforts of their home. This innovation just didn't change skincare. It reshaped how we think about accessibility and convenience in the beauty industry. So in sales, this is similar to identifying a gap in the market and creating a product that meets that gap. Dara's journey shows us the power of a strong sales strategy, understanding customer pain points, and delivering a solution that fits into their lives. So what's my big takeaway today? My big takeaway really is the key to having a solid sales system. Dara's success with DERMAFLASH demonstrates how a clear sales strategy can lead to sales growth inside of a business and bring in more customers. So whether it's skincare or any other industry, understanding your market and creating a product that solves a real problem is super key. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. It's an honor and a privilege to serve you. Thanks for allowing us to stream directly into your home. And every single morning, I love to start off with one of our core mantras. And our core mantra for every CEO that's out there, and I think it's a mantra you should adopt. You should put this on your wall, write this on your phone. You can have it plastered to your computer if you want. And here it is. Focus on sales. I know it's not a new idea. You're not going to get blown away by it. You're not going to shout on that. Focus on sales. Focus on sales. Focus on sales. See, here's the big why. And you need a why you do what you do every day. The big why is if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business, because sales at the end of the day is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money pouring out than there is pouring in. The point, the message, what I want to land here is that selling is very, very serious business. But then we go to the other side and we take a look and we say, wait a minute, what's our pledge to the sales department? And we have a pledge. Our pledge is really learn, earn, and return. That's what we do every single morning. Learn, earn, and return. And here's what I want you to repeat after me. I have to learn something new in order to earn new revenue from current clients, in order to get old and new clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must what? Return. Yes, that's exactly right. But then we go to our objectives. We got 3 objectives every morning. Number 1, we're going to take a look at what's the progress we're making in the sales department. Number 2, we're going to address any roadblocks we have in the sales department. And number 3, we're going to understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO needs, must understand in order to be successful. Number 1, you must have a 1-page CEO sales plan. If you don't have one, we'll help you with that. Number 2, you must have a sales cycle. Understand the sales cycle that your clients have to go through. Number 3, a sales message. Number 4, a CEO sales dashboard. And number 5, you must be managing a sales team. Now, if you're out there watching, you're like, Shay, I like this. I'm all aboard. And you can see me, and I can see you right now because I can't see you, but you can see me. Do me a favor. Let's just connect quickly. Look right below the video. Look right below the video and write these words, #I'm here. #I'm here. #I'm here is the bat signal that you're in this conversation right now, and you and I are going to connect. If you happen to be on one of our streaming platforms, listen to the podcast on YouTube or on one of our broadcast syndicated platforms, Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, wherever you may be right now, go ahead and go and connect. Let's connect over at I am Che Brown. At I am Che Brown. At I am Che Brown. Now, when you get over there, let's connect. I want to see what you're up to. I want to follow you. I want to know what you're up to and what you're doing. You know, every morning, the question's asked, what's the purpose of the CEO Sales Huddle? And the answer is simple. One sentence. Is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster with less effort. The accountability, the why is about sales growth, sales accountability, and sales consistency. And you may have heard this before, and it's so true. The consistency is the key. So how do we help you do that? Well, we get together for 15 minutes a day. And we selected 15 minutes a day because I wanted the CEO to tune in 1% of the day. So when I ask you to take all the time away from your day, 1%, so there's 1,440 minutes in every day, you come together for 15 minutes and we have one outcome. And our number one outcome is for you to earn an extra $100,000 over and beyond whatever you're earning today as a result of being in this conversation every single month. And as you're doing that right now, you might be saying, how do I do that, Shay? How do I know I'm on track? How do I know I'm off track? I'm just not too certain. Well, we created something called the CEO Sales Dashboard. And the CEO Sales Dashboard was designed so that you could have a way to measure the 5 key components inside the sales department. Now, you got a lot of things to measure as a business. I get that. But in the sales department, which is the oxygen for the business, think about what are the 5 key components? Like, what are the 5 things you need to be measuring every single day, no matter what tell somebody if you want. You've got to do these 5 things. There are leads, put that down in your notes. There are appointments, put that down in your notes. There are offers, put that down in your notes. And there's deals and repeat business. So we created something called the CEO Sales Dashboard that allows you to create that, pop in the number every day, see where you are, and you can measure it. And now here's the philosophy for the sales department. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. We should have philosophies in life. We have philosophies in our business, philosophies in our health, philosophies in our faith. Why not a philosophy inside the sales department? It just makes sense. So what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. We'll focus on that. And when we do that, we see what's going on. So let's take a look. Let's say we looked at, leads or deals. Let's go down to offers. And let's ask ourselves the question, how many offers were made yesterday in the sales department? If the answer was 0 or not enough, well, let's focus on that. How many offers were made the day before? Now, it could have been in different categories. Let's break down the categories for them. It could be in credit cards, could make an offer to sign a contract, could make an offer for a next step, could make an offer for a lot of things. But we're going to be super clear here. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Whoa, but we don't stop there. We're going to measure it. We're going to manage it. We're going to make it better. But I like to slow down for a moment. I like to say, powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you really do get what you focus on. So we're going to slow down for a moment. We're going to say, let's just focus, if we can, for a moment on an important part. And that important part is what's working. So we're going to ask ourselves 3 questions because powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And the 3 questions we're going to ask ourselves is, what are you most proud of yesterday in the sales department? Number 2, what's your biggest accomplishment yesterday in the sales department? And number 3, what do you want to brag about? Like if you could just brag right now and say, you know what, this is what I want to brag about. I'm so important about this. This right here really means the world to you. What do you really just want to brag about? Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions their focus. But we go to the other side. We don't just say everything's cupcakes, rainbows, and unicorns. No, no, no. We understand there's a change out there. So we go to the other side and say, wait a minute. What's not working? What areas do I have an opportunity? And the reality is, the truth is, there are three questions we can ask ourselves. Number one, what was your biggest roadblock yesterday in the sales department? Number two, what's preventing you today from moving forward in the sales department? And number three, what's the one thing you can do that if you did it, it would move your life and or business forward? And let's focus on that. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions their focus. In this life, you get exactly what you focus on. My message of the day is, let's focus on our sales system. My message of the day is, let's focus on our sales system. I mean, I know this is so obvious, but what problem are we solving and how do we solve it so we can get in front of people who have that problem? And they have an interest, want, or desire in making a change. Because systems beat goals every single time. So you're a CEO. You're already doing it. You're making it happen. But the only question is, how do I take it to an entirely different level? My message to you today is focus on your sales systems that allow you to serve your clients at the highest level. And in doing so, in solving that problem, you will see your sales go up, 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 up and away. With that being said, my name is Che Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Make it a great day, everyone. And my promise, we'll make some good things. How we connect again next time. Focus on sales. You're amazing. I'm out. Peace.